is Cindy Byer with the Pilates Point, and I have Tyler Green here with me today. And if you have a pain in your neck, in any area of your upper shoulders up into your neck, then this video is for you. All you need to do is simply grab a ball, about the size of a tennis ball, but not the density of it. Is that what you would say, density?
Yeah.
Or pressure?
Or firmness.
The firmness, not the firmness of a tennis ball. I have with me two different balls. This one is a lacrosse ball. This is a street hockey ball. Both of those have a great firmness to it for this video and for this technique. You could use a baseball. It's a little bit hard. You could use a softball, but that's going to be a little bit big. If you don't have access to a lacrosse ball, a street hockey ball, and baseball's too hard, then I would recommend using one of those super bouncy balls that you can get and you can just bounce and it jumps all over the place. That is a phenomenal.
Big ones.
The bigger ones, the ones that are like, you can get them at different places, but that are like a little bit smaller than this, not the tiny ones. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you one side only today. That way, if you have the pain, a lot of times people have a pain on one side only. So I'm gonna show you in this little tutorial today how to release that pain in your neck using this ball. Much different than a foam roller. So if you've used foam rollers before, I will tell you, especially when you're trying to get into those smaller areas of your shoulder blades and up into your neck, foam rollers are gonna be way too big. Plus, the focus on a foam roller is moving the foam roller and trying to change the position of the foam roller as the body is moving over it. What the ball is doing is we're creating a pressure point into an area of your muscle, and then we're gonna release the muscle over top of that pressure point. So we're gonna change what is happening to that muscle as opposed to changing what is happening with the ball. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this ball, and where you wanna position it, just so you can see, is you're gonna want to position it on the inside part of your shoulder blade here.
Towards your spine.
Towards the spine, right? So I have the ability just to pop it right there, but I'm very flexible into my shoulder. Most people are not. So here's what I would do is bring the ball to wherever you can comfortably position it. Lay yourself back onto it. Then, you see what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower myself down so that I can then find the position. I don't wanna be right on my spine. I wanna be to the side of it, just to the edge of my shoulder blade. So you'll move and you'll find this sweet spot there. This might create tension in your neck, so you put your head down to the floor, or you can prop it with a pillow or your hand. So then, right from there, you'll feel it right away. If you're in the right spot, you'll feel this sensation into your back and into your neck and your shoulders. You're gonna take your hand and simply put the palm of your hand onto your belly. Then you're going to put the elbow towards your rib and open your arm to the side, and then come back in. So my elbow is staying bent. All I'm doing is like a backhand. I'm moving that here. What I'm doing is I'm contracting and releasing the muscle over the top of the ball. Very nice. So there's muscles around your scapula, and those help to stabilize your neck. So when you have a pain in your neck, that's where it's typically stemming from. We're going to do these moves maybe 3 or 4 times. I might get distracted with my talking, and then we're going to move on. But we're going to follow this same sequence. We're going to start on the inside part of the shoulder blade, which what I'm referring to is this part of the shoulder blade that's closest to the spine. Now from here, then we're going to slide down towards your feet a little bit so the ball moves up just a small amount. Do the same move with the arm. Here, I'm going to turn that arm out. I'm going to externally rotate that arm and then bring it back to the center. You get a bonus in these releases because you're also ending up working through the stabilizers into your core as well in some of the videos that we're doing. Make sure you subscribe to these videos because there's going to be tips and techniques on how to release different areas of tightness on your body. In addition, I'll be giving you full-blown 30-minute workout videos as well as smaller videos of workout hacks that will help improve your workouts. Now, from this position, what you're going to do with that arm, instead of just externally rotate, you're going to bring the arm down. Then you're going to bring the arm up towards the ceiling, out to the side, and then back down and around. From here, you should start to feel that tension underneath the ball. Again, all we're doing is causing a contraction to those muscles right over that ball, creating that muscle to contract and release through movement while it's being pressed on from that ball. Very nice. Now from here, you're just gonna move down towards your feet a little bit more so the ball comes up just a little bit higher. Now, you'll notice nowhere in this video am I actually going into my neck, but the muscles on this that we're targeting with this ball are going to release the muscles into the neck. You don't have to massage the neck muscles to do it. They are being massaged, but we're working from the origin point of where that muscle inserts down onto the shoulder blade up into the base of the skull. Very good. Do one more here, so we're going to do about 3. We are moving kind of quickly through this so that we can give you a video that's about 5 to 10 minutes in length. Very good. Now from here, straighten that arm out. Now from here, bring the arm up towards the ceiling, circle around, down, and in. Do 2 more. You can reverse the direction of the circle if you want to. I'm going in one direction only right now. 1 more here. Then your last move on this middle part of your shoulder blade is your hands will be down by your side. And then all you're going to do is lift your hips up into a shoulder bridge. Do you feel that, Tyler? Yeah, you can feel that right away. And then lower back down. You can do this type of release into your neck and back and shoulders anywhere. I wouldn't recommend doing it laying on a bed because the bed is a little bit too soft. Now, if you want this to be more intense, as you lift your hips up, you can then go through that shoulder movement that we already did. That ow, that is going to get a little bit more intense. You can totally do it there. There's no reason you can't. I'm just not holding my hips up for the duration of this video because they would get tired. All right, now you come back down. So now, instead of being closer to your spine, you're going to move your body sideways. So you're going to move it away from the ball so the ball goes towards the outside. Then you're going to move yourself back up so the ball is right there in the middle of your shoulder blade. Okay? Then from here, we're going to go into that turning out of the arm, the external rotation. So my arm is going to be here. I'm going to turn out and then come back in. And then I'm going to turn out again and come back in. Just do 1 more here. And then from there, you're going to move the body down towards your feet so the ball slides up just a little bit from where it is. We're going to do that external rotation again 3 times, and then we're going to add in the arm circle. Again, what we're doing is we're holding the ball still in space as we contract the muscles that stabilize your shoulder blade, mobilize your shoulder blade over the pressure of that ball. Now we're going to circle that arm. So the arm is going to start straight down by my side, bring it up, out to the side, and around and down. What this is doing is it's causing these muscles to contract over the ball, and when they contract and release, we're almost tricking them in a way by causing them to do their own release over this pressure point. Very nice. Very good. Now from here, you're going to scoot down just a little bit further so the ball goes a little bit higher up.
Also on the shoulder? I mean, also the top shoulder.
Almost at the top of the shoulder. It's really into that upper part of your traps. So from here, again, you're going to turn that arm out to the side and in. We're going to start here, and then we're going to go and kick it up a notch into 1 more level where it gets a little bit more intense. Good. After the 3rd one, bring it back in. You can go slower than I'm going. I'm going pretty quick right now. Bring that arm up towards the ceiling, out to the side. You can stay doing this for as long as you comfortably can handle it, but I wouldn't recommend doing it for too long. Maybe 3 to 6 circles in one direction and 3 to 6 in the other, and then moving up, only because you don't want it to get too sore. Good. Reverse the direction. Out to the side and around and up. Very nice. 2 more here. Again, we're just doing one side of the body right now, but there's no reason you can't then rewatch this video again and do it on the other side. Good, pause here. Now, to kick it up a notch, you're gonna take your pelvis, just lift it slightly. You'll feel that pressure onto that ball. Good, now from here, go ahead and do that arm circle again 3 times. Go up, out to the side. What happens is you'll feel the arm not wanting to have the same range of motion you had before. That's just because that muscle is having to work so hard against the pressure of that ball. And actually, that's a good thing. We want to get that muscle to have to work harder, because if we can get it to contract, it'll release. Very good. Bring that arm down and then lower down from here. We have one more place to go. We started close to the spine, on the inside of the shoulder blade, close to the spine, and work from that origin point up just to the top of the shoulder here, not into the neck. Then we went to the middle. Now we're going to go to the outside of it. So what's going to happen is you're going to scoot yourself back, and then you're going to move your body out away from the ball. So the ball is now on the inside part, or on the outside part, the outside edge of the shoulder blade here, right? And I'm going to lay back down. So my arm is going to be, again, by my side. Now, if you want more pressure in it, you just lean your body. See how what I'm going to do with my knees? I'm going to rotate my knees towards the ball slightly. Then I'm going to do that external rotation. You won't get as far of a range of motion here with that shoulder. Don't worry about that. That's okay. We're just at the outer edge of the scapula, or your shoulder blades. The same thing. Scapula is the anatomical term. Shoulder blade is what most people know it as. Good. Hold here. Now from there, you're going to scoot down toward your feet a little bit. I plant my hands down so I can scoot a little bit further down. Again, I'm going to rotate towards you just a little bit more. And then I'm going to have my elbow bent by my side. I'm going to leverage my weight back into that ball and turn that arm out to the side and then back in. Wow, I'm feeling this. This arm is really tight. So now, how is this working your neck muscles? What it's doing is it's grabbing these muscles that stabilize your shoulders. And what it is that the muscles around your shoulder blades are kind of like the pelvis, but of the arms. Every muscle that is circling and supporting that shoulder blade is actually helping to support and make that arm circle with the arm. The muscles of your arm, so all arm movement is stemming from the muscles around your shoulder blades, and all of your neck movement, same thing. It's all supported by those muscles that are around your shoulder blades. So if you want to think of your shoulder blades as the muscles around the shoulder blades as the core for your arm and your neck and your head, then do so, because that's exactly what we're doing here. Very good. Now, one more move. We're going to move down towards our feet so the ball moves up just a little bit further on the top edge of the scapula. It's at the top of the shoulder blade. Now from here, elbow is by your side, and you're going to externally rotate. Again, if you want a little bit more pressure, you just turn your hips to the side a little bit more, and that will create a little bit more leverage. There's not a wrong positioning of in order to find the leverage. It's whatever's comfortable for you as you're doing this movement, as long as you're not causing yourself intense pain or pressure into your back. Now let's do that arm circle. So the arm is down, bring it up, out to the side, around and down. And again, the sequence of what I'm doing is paramount and very important. One more. You start on the middle part of the shoulder blade, so the part that's closest to the spine. Then you move up from the shoulder blade up towards the top of the shoulder blade here at the base of the neck. Then you do the same thing, but in the middle of the shoulder blade, from the middle of the shoulder blade up, then to the outside, which is where we are now. Now, for this last one, you're going to go into that bridge and press back down into that ball. So then I'm going to drop my elbow down so I can create that pressure into it, and I'm going to do that external rotation as well. So remember, the sequence makes a difference in everything you do. Why? Because think of it like math. The order of operation matters. The order in which you do something will create the result that you want. And what I'm telling you is you start on the midline of the body and you work your way from the origin to the insertion, and you will get the greatest release that you need. Excellent job. Thank you guys so very much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you on future videos. If you like this video, comment below. If you want to share it with your friends, please do so as well. But again, I appreciate it. There will be more to come. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe so that you can have future videos in which I'm using balls or I'm using different tools to teach you how to release your own body without having to go to a massage therapist like myself. You can do this at home, so it's self-massage techniques. Anyway, thanks guys, take care.